I will now call upon Mr. Francis Scarpaleggia, the Honourable Member of Lac Saint-Louis.
Merci, Monsieur le Président. Moi également, j'aimerais.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I would also like to mention that today we are gathered on the unceded territory of the Algonquin and Anishinaabe people. A little over 20 years ago, I was seated in this house for the first time. In the farthest back row.
20 years ago. It was a proud moment, which is why I would like to offer a special congratulations to all newly elected members who are taking their seats for the first time today. Whether we are in the first rows or the last row, like the old Montreal Forum, there are no bad seats in this arena. Nous sommes tous égaux ici. Nous avons tous partagé le même parcours.
We are all equal here. We have all done the same thing.
Have all traveled the same road and faced challenges and come up against obstacles on the way to earning the honor and privilege of being the voices of our constituents in this Parliament. Canada's greatest asset is its democracy, and democracy lives and breathes here in this chamber. La démocratie ne s'arrête pas au jour du scrutin.
Democracy doesn't just stop on the day of the vote. Democracy is constantly evolving, and it lives in this chamber. And ultimately, it is the quality of our democracy that represents the strength of our country, the strength of our nations, communities, provinces, and regions that together form our Canadian society.
It is rightly said that there can be no true freedom without order. Likewise, we can't have a truly meaningful exchange of ideas without an orderly, rules-based House of Commons. Now, there's nothing wrong with a clean, even board-rattling, polemical body check in the corners. I've been at the receiving end of a few. Robust debate is fundamental to a robust democracy, and a robust democracy is what makes for a resilient nation. The problem is when sticks go high. Canadians want to see sticks. Canadians want to see, though the elbows are for others, not for us. Canadians want to see sticks on the ice, and it's the responsibility of the Speaker to make this so. Colleagues, I'm an optimist. I believe it possible to skillfully and convincingly dissect and refute an argument without recourse to personal invective or intimidation. I have seen all colleagues from all parties achieve this standard. Over 20 years of parliamentary experience has prepared me for the challenge of finding the right balance between respect and order on the one hand, and vigorous debate that clarifies the issues on the other. J'ai fait le tour, collègues. En 20 ans.
Colleagues, I've had a great deal of experience in different roles. Over the last 20 years, I've been on both sides of the House, 10 years in opposition, including at a time when the future of my party seemed uncertain, and 10 years in total on the government side. I know both sides of the coin, and I'm very aware of the needs of colleagues on both sides of the House. We need to remember that the Speaker is also an administrator, leading operations and services on the Hill. After my 20 years of experience, I have a deep knowledge of all aspects of the administrative apparatus of the Hill and of its regulations.
Colleagues, we have a duty to Canadians and to ourselves, a duty to cultivate our parliamentary democracy in an increasingly turbulent world where many argue that democracy is just too inefficient and time-consuming. Canada has always been about values. It was the will to affirm a distinct set of values on the upper half of the North American continent that led to the creation, against all odds, of this confederation of founding peoples and nations and diverse and proud regions. Our neighbor to the south may be modern-day Rome in size and power, We are Athens in culture, values, and democracy. That is how we must see ourselves. That is who we must be. Thank you, Paul.